continue our team coverage with CBS 4's Oralia Ortega. She spoke with South Florida pilgrims returning tonight from Cuba at Miami International Airport. Oralia.
Erica, the pilgrims I spoke with tell me that this has been a life-changing experience, that there is nothing like seeing Pope Francis in person and feeling his energy moving through the crowd. And because of this experience, their faith has been strengthened even more.
You could feel it in the air of the excitement, so it was a great trip.
It was so amazing. Like, I was crying in the middle of crowds, and it was just so beautiful.
Nearly 200 pilgrims return home to South Florida with unforgettable memories of the Pope's visit to Cuba. They shared their stories right after arriving at Miami International Airport.
It was fantastic. There was so much excitement. I mean, there were so many Cuban Americans on board, but we shared the experience with a lot of American-born folks.
For Tanya Goyanes, it was her first time back in her birth country in 36 years, and the trip was bittersweet.
People have a very strong will, but it's sad because everything looks like it's undernourished, you know, across the board, even flowers.
But in spite of the conditions and the political issues that plague the island nation, for the most part, the pilgrims came back filled with hope.
Obviously a little disappointing and depressing what's happened in the state of the country, but at the same time, you get a sense of hope. You talk to the people and they have so much hope right now.
And while these pilgrims are going home to get some rest after flying back home from Cuba, there are others getting ready to hop on a bus to Washington, D.C. to see Pope Francis for his trip to the U.S.
I see him in Cuba, and I know they're going crazy there for him, so I hope we get that same enthusiasm here in D.C.
Oh, I'll be saying, Pope, please bless me and my family, and this country, especially this country.
And the group is scheduled to leave on their trip at noon tomorrow. Meantime, Archbishop Wensky is scheduled to return home from Cuba tomorrow, but then he's also scheduled to take a flight to Washington, D.C. for the Pope's visit there. Live from Miami International Airport, Oralia Ortega, CBS 4 News Tonight.